Hi everyone and welcome back. Today we are going to make some flaxseed wraps, which I have been obsessed with for the past few months. I have them for breakfast or for a quick lunch because they are really easy to make and so delicious. So let's get into the recipe. First up, we'll need to grind some flax seeds. I'm using golden flax seeds, which is just my preference. There's nothing wrong with brown flax seeds. In fact, I have made a couple of flax seeds tortillas with the brown flax seeds, which you will see in the taste test at the end of the video. Add the flax seeds to a high-speed blender or a coffee grinder and grind them until you have flaxseed flour, also called flaxseed meal. The next ingredient is water. The important step here is to use hot water. If you use cold or lukewarm water, the flaxseed dough will be really hard to roll out and the final wraps will be quite stiff. I'm adding a little bit of salt to the water, but you could also add some herbs or spices if you wanted to flavor the wraps. Add the flaxseed meal to the boiling water and mix it until the flaxseed meal forms a dough ball. Now, at this point you might be thinking there's no way this is going to work, but trust me, it will. When the dough is cool to touch, break it into 4 pieces and start rolling each piece out. The easiest way to roll the dough out is to use 2 pieces of parchment paper, one on the bottom to keep the dough from sticking to the rolling surface, and one on the top to keep the dough from sticking to the rolling pin. The thickness of the final wrap should be about 1/16 of an inch. To make a perfectly round wrap, place a round bowl on top of the rollout dough. I'm using my food processor bowl because it was the perfect size, and cut around the edges. Transfer the flaxseed wrap onto a preheated pan and let it sit for about 40 to 60 seconds, depending on your pan and heat. The wrap might form little bubbles, which you can press down with a spatula. Flip and cook the other side. I use all kinds of fillings for these flaxseed wraps, savory, sweet, but in this video I'm gonna show you one of my favorite combinations. I spread a little bit of sprouted hummus on about 2/3 of the flaxseed wrap. Then I layer some leafy greens. Sometimes I use lettuce, sometimes I use spinach, whatever I have in the fridge at the moment. Next, I have a few slices of avocado, carrots, and sprouts. And that's it. Delicious flaxseed wraps that are tender and soft from the flax seeds, crunchy from the vegetables, and so easy to make.